What it do, fam?
What
We
it
should
is.
actually-
So extra.
Okay, 2.5 minutes in.
I think my head does look small.
Your head is small compared to mine.
Hey,
All right,
peanut head.
so
That's why you need
welcome to Dorsey Days. Say hi, baby. This is your channel.
Yeah, I already said what's up.
Secondary character.
I already
We
said
have
what's
some guests with us today. This is my best friend in the whole world, Tiffany, and her awesome husband, Stenz.
Hi.
I was like, supposed to say are you mute?
Sorry.
Oh, she didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
I'm new to this vlogging thing. Vlogging way of life. I don't think that's
Y'all not new to it.
It's
You
not a
just
vlog.
haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
We used to have our own videos back in the day.
Yep.
You know, because we're cool like that. Us two. Little bit of background. Tiffany and I go back, way back.
To 6th grade.
We go back like 20 years, basically. And then Stenz has been in our lives.
He's been in. That's real though. He's been in
I was
our
gonna say,
lives.
Stenz has been in your life. Stenz has been in our lives for like 10 years.
No.
That's a long time. That's too much.
8 years.
Okay, my bad.
Not
8 years.
Almost 8 years. It'll be almost 8 years.
Since 2011.
And it's 2019.
Yeah.
So what's the topic, guys?
What is your pet
Let's do a
peeve?
mukbang.
We should do what's your pet peeve about girls and what's your pet peeve about
Oh,
boys.
that's fun. My pet peeve.
Wait,
I
we
got
gotta
it.
make generalizations.
Yes, we're gonna
Are we
make
talking
no,
about
no, no,
husbands
no, no.
and
Our
wives?
own. You
No,
guys are
like,
gonna
of
make
our own.
Yes.
Our personal pet peeve.
What are
towards the
your
opposite
pet
sex.
peeves about the opposite sex, and then we're gonna give
But
you ours.
you have to generalize. Okay, great.
And we
Should
should,
we
maybe
team up
do
to do
like.
this?
Can we just frame this
Sure.
though? There's generalization we're making here. Not all men do X, Y, Z.
100%.
Not all.
That's a
women do
lie. We all do the same stuff. They all do the same stuff. There is no exception. Forget
No.
whoever told you that.
We're not general. We're saying what ours are. These are
Yeah.
personal to
Personal.
us.
Of men.
Oh yeah,
Of men.
of general men.
Yeah.
Right.
Of general.
And it doesn't
But
mean
see,
they
look,
all do it.
There's another
Yes.
point though. I'm going back to our last argument, but our generation, why do you feel the need to have to explain something that's obvious? Like,
Yeah, like,
obviously not every man is the
oh,
same. Why do I have to say not every man is the same? You know
Because-
every man ain't the same.
Well, but we didn't say it though. But
Get your
I'm
face
actually.
in here. Get
Like,
your
because
face
we're worried
in
about hurting each other because we think with our emotions, not
Yeah.
with
No,
our
no,
brains.
no.
I'm
Or
talking
that
about
like, I think Stenz.
Wait,
is
my
because-
thing is saying it is because
No, go ahead.
my thing in saying this is because
This means he's real. He's really coming from the
is
heart.
because it's something's got to be logical. And so when you say like, man, everybody, that's not logical.
there are truths
Not
and
absolute.
stereotypes.
But here's
So,
the thing.
not because of offense though.
I'm gonna tell you my pet
Not
peeve.
because I'm trying to take away
So
your freedom
what-
of speech.
you breathe it in my face.
Do I need a breath mint?
How that breath though?
You
How
better
that breath?
inhale his breath.
It's this caribou coffee.
No.
Chest.
Maybe.
Chest.
She ain't real.
Okay,
if
this
she
is
don't inhale
so
his
fun.
breath.
I'm really enjoying myself.
Okay, let's alternate. You give one, you give one, you give one, you give one. So
Okay.
so 4 in total. Okay.
Great. I need to go last because quite frankly.
I can
Okay,
only
go for
the only so thinking on the spot. Sometimes I got it, sometimes I don't. What I can think about right now about women, I got two things.
Tread lightly.
One
Right. I know,
is
let me offend.
one is
Defenses down. Defenses
is
down.
how messy that they can be, specifically when it comes to hair, leaving it everywhere.
And makeup.
You got it in.
And
You got it
makeup.
on your clothes. You got it on the carpet. You got it on the walls in the bathroom. You got it next to the toilet. You got it in the sink. Hair.
It's long though. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, that's something that I feel
It's
like.
gonna
Is,
Wait a
fall
minute.
out.
Is it respond and react to this or just?
yes, that's the point of this video.
I think so. Yeah.
That's one.
Well,
I'm
you
not
know,
gonna get my
let's
second one yet.
okay, let's
I'm
respond.
trying to remember it.
I feel
Remember it,
like
though.
yes, that is something that he definitely doesn't. He does not like
Got it.
hair. But my thing with that is, that's literally
I should
something
write
that I
this
can
down.
really not control.
I
Like
don't
my
feel
hair
like
just
I
gets
got a lot of
everywhere.
hair all over.
You women, we both have long hair.
Do I have
You're-
a lot of
Yeah,
hair
you do.
all over?
Yeah,
no,
I
I
feel
don't.
You have, yeah.
No, I do not.
I go in your sink and then there's
Tiff,
man makeup
stop.
too, makeup
Your hair
everywhere.
falls off.
I know hair falls out, but you got your hair stuff is messier than mine. You got all your black crud on our couch. Irritating.
Can I ask you a question, my love?
I didn't think we were gonna get defensive.
Sorry,
on it.
my bad.
Can I ask you a question?
Henceforth,
Since I've been with you though, haven't I improved a lot about hair? Like a lot. Like I've really made an effort to accommodate
got a
you.
lot of
it's
hair,
past my
too.
bedtime, y'all.
I think the only place you really left hair that I hated at that point in time was
Hated.
in the shower.
And how do I do about it now?
You forget every now and then, but for the most part, you're good.
Right.
But
I got my own shower,
It ends
so
up
that
everywhere,
helps.
specifically.
So when
on
you
the
were
carpet.
talking about the pet peeve, you weren't necessarily talking about me.
We were talking about men
In
and women,
general.
right?
Okay, good. I
I do
Like,
think though that's
didn't
probably
Tiffany say
a
that?
pretty broad women thing. It's hard, like especially when you wash your hair. Hair comes out, and
But,
Do you?
yeah, so my thing is just that when it comes out, you make sure you got it all.
All right, I
and
got one.
dispose of it.
Wait, no. The boys have to go first. We get our turn after.
Oh.
And
Okay,
they're
your
gonna
turn.
take
The
forever.
boys.
The men. Go ahead, man.
Mine
hombres.
might not be particular to women, but I'll just say it anyways.
Uh-oh.
It's similar to Brandon's. Is that
Don't make this too personal.
it's not.
Okay.
It's not. Is
Hey.
women,
don't take
not
it
women.
personal.
I find it particularly frustrating and annoying when things are not put back in their original place.
Whoa, that's Brandon.
That's not about women.
Wait,
That's about me.
I'm not done. I'm not done. So
But wait, there's more.
no, well, like I think so. Like to extract.
Why don't you
like
just
this.
say about me? Because I'm sure there's lots of women. My mom is the queen of putting things back where they belong.
But he's
before
talking about
you can
women
even
when
finish.
We just said women in general, which is why I framed this.
I guess I don't think that's a woman stereotype. Even is
That's-
that a woman?
And
thing?
I actually framed that from the beginning too. I think you need.
No, that's just about me though. The expectation was
Oh,
about
gosh.
women in general. But go
Yeah.
ahead. Go ahead. Okay, putting things back. I'm listening.
I find it frustrating to talk through feelings.
What? How is that a pet peeve?
So it's a pet peeve that women ask you to talk to?
Oh.
Feelings?
Oh.
That like I don't know actually.
You're saying it's a pet peeve when women want you to talk about your feelings all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a woman thing, I think.
You know.
Yeah.
I know you think.
That's 100, Tiff.
100.
Most women want men to talk about their
That's
feelings.
Fohana.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, my answer's kind of snarky, so I'll keep it to myself.
Mine is. Are we ready for ours?
Yeah,
We're not going to respond to sentences. Yeah.
I got no nice response.
One of the biggest pet peeves that I have with men is catcalling. Literally
Oh, that's a good one.
drives me freaking into. Like, I am such a nice person, but I want to be like, don't make animal
Yeah.
sounds at me. Like,
I think it used to really bother me,
Give me
and
an example.
I find it funny now.
okay, like when
Like
you're,
it's amusing.
like when you're walking in the street and like you're walking right, and someone's like, dang,
Oh, yeah, girl.
It depends actually how it's
oh that
done.
booty.
Okay, it depends.
I feel like
it
we're at
does
Comedy
depend.
Central right now
No,
in the
no.
theater.
It does depend. Certain ones I think are like so ridiculous that they're funny, but
Or
certain
when
ones that
they
are
say
dirt,
like little
that's
dirty
different.
like
that's
in
different.
Spanish
I will
like
slap
remarks.
somebody.
In Spanish,
Yeah,
not
like-
who we talking about.
Because sometimes I'll like ball my fist up and I'll look at somebody like I ain't scared of you.
Like
Go ahead,
the
say it.
Arthur
I
meme?
promise you, say
The what?
something.
Like the Arthur meme.
I just think I think it's super degrading, and I feel like a lot
think
of
it's R.
times
Kelly.
the reason why I brought up Spanish is because men do it in Spanish. The other thing that bothers me about that is what if I don't speak? You just assume because I look ethnic that I speak Spanish, and then you're gonna talk dirty to me in Spanish? I cannot. I just think it's the way to get a girl's attention is not to be disrespectful. Or I think it on the opposite side of that. Not that we asked, but it's so great when someone's like, "You're very beautiful," or like, "You look very nice today."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I don't know if I've had a lot of like really intentionally dirty things. Like I've had people do or
We've
say
had
things.
people say dirty things to us in the street when we were walking before. Remember someone said something about someone said something about your butt.
Oh, that's just normal. It just happens all that.
I just feel like that's such a pet peeve.
Do you know what I think though? Actually I can't say what I was gonna
Or,
say.
you know, when guys are so gross with it, like, ooh, girl, What do
Yeah.
you, in my soup? Like, what do
Men
you
are visual. So.
Like, I know, but keep that in your head,
Keep that
though.
to yourself.
Keep that in your
I'm
head.
just saying.
No, I know you're visual, but you don't gotta be out there
Oh,
with it.
so this
I
goes back
think
to like if
anything
you
that is degrading
if you
or
think
like
it-
or objectifying of a
Brandon?
woman just makes me flat
No,
Oh,
angry.
yeah, slippery slope.
But don't be like,
I'm just they thought it, might as well say it. Say
Nah.
it.
So if someone thinks it about me, they might as well say it to me.
The nerve, no.
No, that's what you just said.
No.
So if someone thinks, dang girl,
Dang,
I wish
that
I could get
girl,
some of that
all
booty,
of that
you might as
booty.
well say it to me on the street.
dang, Tiffany again, that was comedy.
That was.
With the hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that booty.
See, I like that confrontation.
Is that okay?
I actually
All right,
agree.
is that okay?
It's not okay. I actually agree.
Okay.
Great. So we move on.
Thank you.
Nothing
Okay,
happened.
Tiff, what's your pet peeve?
I think
It that'd not be about me.
It's probably
gonna
not.
be
No,
about
actually, it's probably not.
No, because at Lully's wasn't about you, Brandon.
No.
Because you a man. So.
One that comes to mind that is a pet peeve of mine is when men underestimate women. Like,
Ooh, well,
Wow.
that's a big pet peeve for
Pet
me.
peeve for me too.
So, like, a pet peeve of, like, you're generalizing me or underestimating what I'm capable of. Or,
because
like,
I'm a woman.
yeah. Or, like,
Wow.
making or assuming that I'm less capable of something.
Have I ever
is
done
a,
that?
You're not like that. I said it wasn't about
Brandon's
you.
not like that either.
No, like, to me, like, or even, like, thinking that I'm weak because now, I will say this, there's a difference. I appreciate chivalry and respect, and,
100.
like, let me get a door for you, let me do that, but it's the spirit and the attitude behind it, versus, like, if I'm in a professional setting, and you look at me a certain way that you would not look at a man when it comes to, like, respect, that to me is like a lack of respect is an anger spot for me.
Yeah.
And only because I feel like
Co-sign.
why, right? And especially, and this is gonna, I don't know if it's gonna come off weird, right? But when you're a young professional and people see you, and if you are, like, if you look nice or you look whatever, and then there's sort of this, like, what? There's, like, this idea of, like, oh, well, you look good, so that's how you maybe are succeeding or whatever it is. Like, that's something that, and maybe it's just this feeling, which is maybe not entirely fair, but that's my pet
That
peeve.
is, I mean, that's real. I co-sign that.
That's good.
That's
Brandon,
a
you got
pet
another one?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is fun.
When women feel the need to look cute for absolutely no reason, like going to the gym, for example.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Like, I just saw this girl
That's
while we were
nice.
walking. She had on makeup while coming back from the gym, I assume. Why are you looking nice to sweat?
Yeah, I understand that, but here's one thing in women's defense, because a lot of times when I would go to the gym after work, I wasn't about to sit and take my makeup off. Like, I was coming from work, so my face was just cute, right? Now, in the morning, we've been going in the morning at 5 a.m. I don't put a lick of makeup. I wake up, I have nothing on, and I go like that. But I do want my
I'm
clothes.
talking clothes, too.
Okay, I do want my clothes to be not.
fitted?
Yeah, I want to be fitted in the gym. I don't want to be, like, wearing, like, basketball shorts and a long T-shirt. You know, so I think that you should look presentable, and when you look good, you feel good. So if I'm wearing good yoga pants and, like, a nice outfit on top, my face can have no makeup on.
You about to get an
like
amen from
Brandon
this
on
3.
this.
You about to get an
Yay.
amen from this 3.
Tiffany be looking real fine. You be looking real fine in your workout videos, though. Maybe you just look that way.
That's
and you don't
probably
try
a
to,
filter.
But you.
No, mine, it all depends. Like, I feel like most times when I'm working out hard, I end up looking super busted. Like,
Sweaty.
I mean, embarrassingly so. Like, but I also would say, like, I don't usually take my makeup off to go to the gym, ever. I probably sweat it all off. What I think is goofy is if you have, like, a full face of makeup. You got, like,
Or like you
eyeliner all
reapplied
over,
your
like,
lipstick before you went in the gym.
yeah. Or, like, but my clothes, I feel like usually I'm just grabbing what's there. But I don't.
You have really cute
but I
workout
don't,
clothes, though.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily buy busted looking clothes.
Right.
Like, so if you have, like, I'm just wearing yoga pants and, like, a t-shirt usually. But are you talking about, like, matching outfits?
Well, yeah, I see a lot of that.
I mean, if you wanted to buy them for me, sure. I just don't want to pay for them. I have a lot of, like, old
I think
t-shirts. that I
makeup
wear.
is the biggest thing though, because matching outfits, there's nothing inherently wrong with that.
That's
if
what
you,
I feel.
But if you go looking like you going to the club,
Yeah, it's also the amount of makeup. Because if I'm, like, broke out and I got a pepperoni face, I'm covering that up. I don't care if I'm going to the
But-
gym
and
or
you
not.
can see somebody
And-
swag in the gym too.
And it
like,
ain't even just gotta be the gym. I said just when they're trying to look cute for no reason.
That's
That gym was an example.
For no reason, I'll
So-
give you.
But mine's more like...
If you're going to pick up a pizza because you have the night in, why do you have to look all
what
great?
Yeah,
if
I
the
don't-
woman is
I agree
single?
with that.
What if the
I-
woman is single?
I agree with you, Brandon.
She might meet her man's
Look,
on the street.
Love
I
me
mean-
from the inside out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
look
it's
like a
always
bum.
an initial attraction, though, that comes.
I think
I say look like Topanga, and this is the Topanga.
so.
When
Look,
it's boy meets world.
look like the girl next door. See guys like that.
Boy
Topanga
Yeah,
was
but
just-
Topanga
yeah.
wasn't a big makeup wearer.
That's my point.
But the
though.
'90s wasn't a big makeup era.
Right, and Topanga said, "Oh, you like." She cut her hair. Remember to
She said-
tell Corey. Yeah, she did. Did you
Good
just watch
memory.
that?
You
I
talking
just
about
watched that
confidence?
one.
Yeah, to say.
Yeah, but
Corey,
then
But
it,
then
like,
she hated it.
shook her
Corey,
confidence.
She
right
hated
here.
it, yeah.
Corey, you gonna love me for like me for me and not my looks.
Listen, I'm just saying this.
Or you
Like,
like
I
it
want to
for
make
me.
sure that I look like I don't.
Presentable?
Yeah, I don't feel funny about it. But I just
That's
think
the
if
thing
you're
what's
that
the-
men don't
what's
the- some
understand
people-
about women.
No,
But
I
some
actually
people
appreciate
go
that.
to the gym to find a man.
Yeah, Brandon, what if a woman feels more confident when she looks better? You're not acknowledging the
I
fact
do
that she
think,
wants
though,
to feel good about herself.
If you wear all that makeup, you probably aren't sweating
I'm
at the
asking
gym.
you.
I'm wondering why you gotta look good to sweat. Is the thing? Why you gotta?
What if that woman has insecurities and wants to be comfortable
Can I
in the
also
gym?
tell you?
I mean, as a
typically don't
3,
take a
I feel like
picture
there's
when I'm
value in
posting.
this. Because threes like this like facade of
Stenz
like,
needs to look good at the gym.
oh.
Stenz wants to look good everywhere.
Oh, I wanna match.
He doesn't even want to wear
miss
sweatpants to
it.
like the store or to like if I'm wearing like yoga
I think
pants or
it's a
workout clothes.
personality thing.
But
It is.
I do feel like, why do you have to stop and put jeans on? Just wear what you wear to work out. Who
But
cares?
don't look like you don't care about yourself with no home training.
Well, I don't.
No,
but
not you.
I
Tiff,
think
you
there's
never
a
go out
difference between looking
busted.
regular
Yes, I do.
Not
versus
busted.
looking fancy.
Not
There is.
busted.
I mean,
I
I'm
think-
not gonna look like I just rolled out of bed, but I'm not. If I just worked out and we're going out for breakfast, I am not going home to put a
I'm
pair
gonna
of
give you
jeans
one
on.
quick. Can I give an example?
No, go ahead.
And you're gonna love me still.
Sure.
Give
So
it.
today I said, are we getting fancy or are we not getting fancy? She said, I'm not fancy at all. She had fur on her coat.
It's
She
my
had,
coat.
She had fur on her coat.
Yeah.
She had lashes, like beautiful lash extensions that you could see. And she
How
had
you gonna put me on
glistening.
blast for my
And
eyelashes?
she had, they're gorgeous. I wish
She
I
had
had.
beautiful fake eyelashes that you
No,
can
no, no. And
That
then
you
she
can
had
see.
glistening lipstick. So I feel like your version
That's
of
not
Really?
fancy. That's not fancy though.
that is, bro.
That's-
I'm wearing tennis shoes.
I know, but
That are brand
I
new.
said even when
Right,
you're not
they
fancy,
ain't no
you're
basic
still a
tennis
little
shoes, though.
fancy. Even when
They
she's
are
not fancy,
cute.
she's still
They
a little
are cute.
fancy. Cause
But that's just.
real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk.
But I go out to breakfast regularly after like we have boxing on Saturday,
Oh,
and
you
then
go
I
to
go straight
breakfast
to
with me
breakfast.
where we- but you don't look
it's all about
busted.
the heart,
You look-
Tiff.
you don't look
It's all
busted.
about the heart.
You don't go out looking busted.
You are way more into appearance than
It's throw me under the bus. I
I'm
would just
just
say
saying.
about the heart. The
Okay.
Lord looketh.
I'll join you under there.
Because when
you both
I like
fancy.
looking cute.
Right,
I really
and
do.
you do.
Yeah.
You be looking cute.
and you got
And I married you, so
and
okay.
the Lord made you a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
and so you accentuate those types of.
I will say, I
looks.
think that there's a danger though in becoming vain because
Accentuate.
we just talked
Oh,
about
I
this.
100%
We
agree
just
with
talked
that.
about this, like so like
And you got the balance.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying I have
I
the
think
balance.
it's
I
hard
was
to
just
achieve
talking to her
balance.
about like sometimes
It
I
is.
feel kind of like guilty if I'm like spending too much on getting my nails done or getting certain things done that I
What
feel
did we-
like.
And what did I say to you?
She said, "You a principal now? You can't be looking busted."
What were we about to do before we came to Chicago?
Get
Get
my
your hair-
eyebrows done.
Oh.
And I was adamant on not getting eyebrows.
and he
done.
was crabby today because he had to miss his
Haircut.
weekly haircut.
weekly.
Okay, your turn, man.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I
woman.
wasn't ready.
I gotta think.
Whoa.
Okay, so I think in general, what I find irritating and really and highly unattractive is when women put on like this sense of fakeness. I hate that.
Like what?
Oh my God! Hi.
Yeah, yes. That was perfect. That was so perfect.
Because we're talking about women, right? I know for a fact
I don't
I've
feel
seen
like
you
I-
do it. Doesn't happen often,
I
but
was
it
gonna
has
say,
happened
don't
before.
don't put me
yeah.
like I do that all the time.
So
Nobody said you did.
I-
I said there have been people.
and here's
We've
I
all
think
had
the
a
hi-
fake moment in our life. Sorry,
I
go
mean,
ahead.
Yeah, we have.
I'm real from the coast.
Stop.
From the coast.
I have a can I ask a clarifying
Let me finish
question?
first, though.
Okay,
There-
I wanna hear
then
what
there's
you-
this level of fakeness where it's like it's actually done purely out of like attention seeking,
Ugh.
Like what?
and that
You give us an
stuff-
example.
that's like let's just say like it's at a social setting, and I feel like women. I don't know. Actually, I'm not really good at thinking about an example. If there's examples of
I
that.
could
Because
just-
you're
I
trying to
hear
get
the voice
attention.
now.
Like
Yeah,
you're
go
trying
ahead.
to get.
Yes.
No,
Are you
just
talking
the
about
same
like
voice I kinda just
flaunty?
did.
Like
Do it,
you're
do it,
like
Yeah, go ahead. Brandon.
I heard a lady earlier. She's like, "Oh my God, how are you?" And it sounded like she said it because she should, but not because she wanted to. And I'm always like,
Oh
if
my
that's the case,
God,
just
how
don't
are
say anything to me.
Right.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Are you talking about getting attention like somebody who's like, scandalous and like going around
That
like
too.
or
Ugh.
That too.
Oh, like the lady at the restaurant.
cleavage all out?
If you
or,
guys
like,
didn't know, I had double D's.
Right.
Yes, no, 100. We were like, she
So-
was literally walking
Stenz
like,
is wearing my shirt, actually.
I was just like, lady, we
But look,
see your
look,
boobs.
the craziest thing about it, the craziest
That's
thing,
a cut.
this lady, her t-shirt was cut so low, like it was right above her areola.
Right above
I'm
her-
pretty
oh,
sure.
yeah.
Oh my
That's
God.
And then
Too
she stood
much.
up to the table and was like, can I take
And
your
look,
order?
and look, and she got the nerve while she's walking to like cover him up like with her cardigan that didn't have buttons.
Wow.
Like, you know when you
And this
wear that
was your
shirt for a
waitress?
reason. What are
Yes,
you talking
my
about?
waitress.
Wow.
Don't get them tips though. You know why she doing it? She's like, I might get an extra.
Real
I might get an
that
extra
talk
20
tonight.
per table.
But I
She
mean,
got
he's just
paid.
trying to be honest. I don't think I'm fake in those kind of situations very
You're
much.
not fake. You're cordial.
I think, yeah. Well, and I feel like if
Wow,
I
that's
for real
That's
don't
deep.
like you, like I'm not gonna fake it. Where I do feel like
That's
I
deep.
could be fake is like in work situations. I can't wear my heart on my sleeve. So if I'm all ticked off, I have to still be professional. I can't show you my feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess is that fake or is that just professional?
No,
That's a good
Now,
point.
now I'm
'Cause-
thinking about all those that 1 year I worked under her. What she was thinking this whole time.
What did she really feel about me?
I think.
I feel like I
No,
can see it though.
But you
If
know what
that
I
was
mean?
it.
Like
I
if
think you guys
somebody's
had a very good professional relationship.
yeah, you were.
I
But I'm
think-
just saying, like,
I
if,
think
like,
both of y'all don't apply to the pet peeve that Brandon I just
The
named.
fakeness?
I guess, yeah, that's what my clarifier
That
was,
was
is
yours. Don't
because
put
I
me on
feel
that.
like in a professional place, I can be like, man, you are
I did.
super getting on my nerves, but I can't talk to you that way. I need to still talk to you as a professional. But I don't think that's fake. Boys, what makes you mad about boys?
She don't have 2 pet peeves, that's why.
This
I don't
guy's
have
leaving
two
in like
pet
2
peeves.
minutes
I know I'm getting sleepy too.
tonight.
I think one thing for me,
Percentage
like
of
when
age.
they're inconsiderate of like inconsiderate or
social graces?
like self-absorbed. No,
Oh,
not social
see, I was
graces.
thinking cocky. That's the thing that I kept thinking. Cockiness
Like self-absorbed in a way that's like.
That's a fine line. Cockiness and
and
confidence.
confidence. Yeah.
Is it though?
Actually, if there was a way I could describe
like humble
it,
brag.
I need a nicer word for what I'm thinking. You know when guys are like,
Douchebag.
yeah, but I didn't
Bravado?
want to say
Oh.
it. So that.
Juice bag is better than a-holes.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say either of those, but that whole like that like
Mentality.
yeah, where they like come off as very like
Oh, like the alpha personality?
yes,
Yeah.
like that or even like that like
It's like
you,
a self-righteous.
You walk around like you think you are the stuff. That irritates me. That mentality of
The
like,
entitlement.
this is what I think of. Like somebody who's like, and hopefully this isn't offensive, but like they walk around like they got
Like
all
pompous.
Yes,
I guess.
they demean people or
Yeah,
like they're inconsiderate. They ignore everybody.
Super snotty and like I'm the stuff.
Would they talk with their neck like that?
Or like put other guys down. Like if you have a lot of money or something.
Oh, people who put
That's
people
Wow.
down.
unattractive to
People
me.
who put people down in
That
general.
sounds like Blake from Scottsdale.
Yeah. Oh.
Took me
Blake
a
from
second.
Scottsdale.
Yeah, I mean, it probably is.
But that
I think I'm gonna
that whole
disguise
thing. Or like
white as Blake from Scottsdale.
or where they're so like into themselves that like they like
Oh.
you're walking together and they look in the mirror just to look at themselves, but they care nothing about the girl that's with them. Like where you can tell they're just focused on like me and mine and like, do I look good? Am I like that? That to me is like so unattractive.
So unattractive.
Like you should be. This is my opinion, like it or lump it, but you should be trying to think about like, what can I do to make my girl shine? What can I do to make my girl look
Okay,
good? To,
I'ma
to,
piggyback
to
off
put
you.
her on the pedestal.
And do most men
That's
do
how
that?
I feel.
I'm gonna
I don't
piggyback
feel
off
like-
not
I mean, I
most
don't
men.
know.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
piggyback
say.
off you and say that for me the pet peeve
Dovetail
is
off
when
her.
guys are demeaning and disrespectful towards their women. Wait,
Oh.
we kind of already had that on there, right?
Yeah, but I can't
Machismo.
do all that.
Machismo.
Yes! And I'm
Machismo is the worst. It is
And I'm
the worst.
Italian and Mexican.
People try to say that that's like,
You're
oh,
not
it's
machismo.
people try to say, oh, it's good, it's cultural.
No.
Heck no.
Wait, people say it's
Heck
good?
no, Hector.
Wow, wow.
That pet peeve. Heck no, Hector. Listen, the pet peeve of like, I don't.
Wait,
that's
Hector,
a
y'all are
girl's.
culturally insensitive.
That's a
No,
girl's
that's
job.
just an inside joke.
Or like, yeah,
Oh.
if you're like, that's a
That's
girl's
culture.
job, I don't do the dishes, or that's a girl's job, I don't. This is my job. That to me is so like the hardcore
What are
like
y'all chores, by the way?
that's not how it works.
Oh.
That is a pet peeve of mine. Or like, well, women should do this because
Ooh,
that
women
makes
should
me
know.
super mad.
How about no?
Not
What
because
about if they use the Bible? Oh,
Wait, no, I want to hear that. What?
like as a manipulator.
Ooh.
to support that.
Ooh, that's awful.
I'm
Right here, the Bible says you
I'm
gotta bust it open for a real
choosing
goon.
not
Right
to.
there. So
I cannot.
let's get it popping.
You need to go to sleep. Like,
So when men try to domesticate women,
oh yeah. Well, yeah.
I guess it could be domesticate, but it could be anything where you're putting someone in a box to
Glass
say this
ceiling?
is your job.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being domesticated if that's what
no,
you
that's
want.
true. That's true.
But if someone is trying to
Ooh.
put you
Right.
there,
That's a general pet peeve, not this, but it's similar.
tell us.
sorry to interrupt, but when people pick and choose which
Sure,
Bible
yeah.
verses and like which things from the
Yes.
Bible they want to apply to their lives,
Their
or
opinion.
to judge other people on when
To
they pick
judge
and
people,
choose.
to judge, yes, I'm 100. I agree with that. I'm alright with that.
That's a big one.
Tiff, where's your head?
Dang.
Right here. Like when you
Goodness,
take
I love
certain
that.
parts of the scripture to use to your advantage to judge someone else,
Yeah, that's actually
that's not okay.
Cause I was just thinking like when I said the Bible says you gotta bust open for a real goon, and then what if a woman came back and said the Bible also says love your wife? It said, love your
and
wife.
it says
Submit
submit,
one to another.
Push close.
and it says
And then like he was like, well that's different.
I just feel like
Submit one to
when
another.
anytime you're using a scripture for your own benefit and to judge someone is super awful.
and it's got to be in context.
Right.
I don't like when guys are gross either.
Ew.
Oh,
well, yeah.
like
spit.
Yeah, like burping,
Like,
other
Scratching their
things.
belly.
When they got bad
Scratching.
hygiene.
Yeah, like bad hygiene.
Bad hygiene is so.
Stink.
I do the scratch.
That's probably your biggest pet peeve.
That's
is bad hygiene.
my biggest pet
I don't
peeve.
Yeah, because
like
guys
bad
naturally
hygiene.
stink.
Which
and then
is-
like if you don't
Yeah.
like wash it,
I'm
you
talking about.
smell like booty and cheese.
What? Watch it.
I'm thinking of
Baby,
butt.
you're really funny tonight.
I'm thinking of butt. Really, I've been around
you don't
so
wash
many guys.
Because we used to call it like your shorts smell like you just got done playing at Douglas Park. Because
Because it smells like booty over
no,
there.
because
Smell
no,
like
it doesn't
jungle
smell like
booty.
booty over there. It's just like a community center, and at a community center you just hoop
Community
all day.
booty?
You hoop all day, so if you just got done
You
playing
got
basketball,
jungle draws. That's what they call
So
it.
no, my pet
I
peeve.
Or
cannot-
swamp nuts. That's what they. That's what we
I
say.
cannot with
That's
something
in the
that
summertime,
stinks.
though.
I cannot with stinky though.
What did you just say?
Swamp nuts.
I never heard of that.
Yes,
That's in the summertime though. You ever smell
And let
cheese?
me clarify. It's actually okay if you you just played a game and
Oh,
you
yeah.
sweat really hard, or you worked really hard and you sweat, but then go take a shower.
Go take a shower.
That's
Take
in
your
fact,
butt.
I
Take your
appreciate the
stanky
hard
butt.
work.
Take your
When I don't
Because I
appreciate.
sure stink after a workout.
I don't appreciate when
But
I walk
I'ma
by
take a
somebody at the
shower.
gym and they smell like BO. But
Like
I
an
understand.
onion. They smell
Rancid
like an onion.
BO.
That's different.
Like BO as if like it's the style. Like you went to the gym.
Yeah.
You didn't
Because
work out,
you-
got
I
BO. You
feel
went to the
like-
gym with BO.
Yes, because if you smell like a straight onion, that means you probably. No, I'm serious. If you know the BO that smells like onion, that means you came stinking because
Okay,
that's
so-
not fresh.
so-
That's like no.
So let me go back
there's
to
fresh BO
let me go,
and then
Brandon.
there's BO on top
Brandon,
of
let
the
me go
whole
back to-
stanky BO.
Y'all in comedy
That's
right now.
real.
Let me go back
Tell
to
me
why
that
I
ain't
think
real.
that like I ain't mad at girls who just do themselves up before going somewhere, because I think that like my pet peeve is like don't walk around like you don't take care of
So
yourself,
handsome.
because then you also
I think you
I
would
get
be
you that.
fine with me like being all done up to go to the gym. I'm not about that life, but I think you'd be okay.
Yeah, I think I'll be okay with it. Yeah.
Stenz doesn't like Stenz does not like flats. Like he only likes
hate flats.
heels. Like
I should say hate flats.
but
So
he
much more
likes tennis
comfy.
shoes.
There's
though.
so much more comfy.
You like tennis shoes. Though.
That's my word.
Yeah, like
comfy. All right, guys. So we're gonna sign out for the night. Dorsey Days, featuring the Los Venegas.
That isn't it.
Bye, guys.
Oh yeah.
No, Sonos.
Buenas noches.